So now we are online, ready to do improv. And
Ready.
Kat, welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
From Florida, thanks for having you. And I'm Copenhagen, so yes. And Kat will start with the solo scene. And we'll get a suggestion from old John Steinbeck, Sweet Thursday. I need to read that book at one.
Oh, he's such a great author. Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading The Pearl.
Yes, I read that such a long time ago.
It was just too heavy on my heart, kind of.
I get that. Yeah. Yes.
A lot of terrible people in there. The doctor was a terrible person. But... So what page do you want the suggestion from?
Let's do page 12, friend. Page 12.
Page 12. And what line?
7.
The what?
The 7th line.
1, 2, 3. What kind of fellow is the new owner over there?
Cool. What kind of fellow is the new owner over there?
Yes.
Cool. All right, let's start. I don't know what you're up to, but I don't trust it. What is it you do over there all day? What are you hiding? Come out wherever you are. Everyone has so many questions about who you are. Who moved into the Murray place? What do they look like? What are those strange noises? Well, the joke's on you. I'm the most patient woman alive. I will just stand here and wash every dish in this house and keep my eye on your window. You have to show yourself sometime.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I have a package for you.
Oh,
nice to see you. The delivery. I have a package here.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. You ordered quite a big. I mean, everybody is ordering big stuff nowadays. I mean, both your neighbors are ordering from. Yeah, it's amazing.
If I might just have a moment of your time.
Sure.
I couldn't help but notice you have been dropping so many packages off at the house across the way. What are they like?
What is it like?
What are they like?
Well, they are human beings. They are not from around here. That's for sure.
Yes.
And they don't say much. They sign for the packages. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, sure. Can I get your signature for the...
Oh, sure, yes. I don't see a lot of people. I get pretty lonely. Would you like to come in? I talk to myself a lot, and it's so nice to have a real person here. I might just order things again so you'll come back. I hope that's not too desperate.
Well, I mean, I can have a cup of coffee.
Yes.
I've been driving this route for 10 years now, and nice to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you. I have to tell you, I've been a big fan of yours. I don't order much from Amazon because the internet is confusing, but you obey all of the traffic laws. You're not too loud with your delivery truck, and you always close the gates behind you as you leave, and I see it. and I appreciate it.
Thank you. And I'd say you have one of the most polite dogs around here.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
it's really welcoming and giving me space.
You know, I took her to a canine etiquette school. It's like a finishing school for dogs, and everyone laughed at me when I signed Chelsea up. But she's like a debutante of dogs, you know? I'm very proud of her. She's my best friend.
Oh, yeah, there she comes. Yeah. Oh, she basically stands 1 meter away.
Yes, that's what is dictated in polite dog society. Until you invite her over, she will respect your space and your boundaries.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, because now talking about your neighbors, they have a Doberman and a German Shepherd.
What is that about? Who owns two different breeds of dogs? What does that say about them? I have so many questions. Please come in. Come in.
Oh, yeah.
It's been so long since I've had company. It's so good to have you here. Sit wherever you would like. Just move the paper piles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of paper here.
Yes, like I said, I don't get out much, and so I like to keep up on the world.
There's a lot of paper from the chemistry plant.
Yes.
The one that was poisoned the river 3 years ago.
Yes. It broke my heart what happened. The poison, poison water. And here, please have some coffee.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
from the faucet. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
But yes, the whole water supply was just poisoned. And yeah, but I don't buy bottled water because I don't trust it. And so I feel like the water that we use is probably fine.
Yeah, but you had this until they started testing. There was this uncertainty about the water. That was a terrible year.
It was. I would stay up at night, just wondering who was dying. What unsuspecting soul at that moment was getting up to make canned tomato soup and adding poisoned water to their Campbell's?
Oh, yeah. Well, fortunately, nobody was proven to have died of the water. But there was
No,
a lot of suspicion.
so much suspicion. I'm a very suspicious person. I think it's because I spend so much time alone.
Oh, yeah, I mean, loneliness is a big thing in society. I live alone at myself, but yeah, coming around with deliveries, meeting people is a nice thing.
Maybe I should get a job. Maybe I should get out of the house and meet people more. It's so
Oh,
nice to have.
actually, we're looking for a coordinator to put up the routes and call out to the customers if they're trouble.
I could do that. I am so good at coordinating. I coordinate Chelsea when she goes in, when she goes out, what time I walk her, when I'm watching the neighbors. I have a very tight schedule. When you're going to drive down the street with your pleasant smile, sign me up.
Oh, yeah. Here's the application.
Oh, I
So,
have to apply.
well, I better get back on my route. Nice coffee.
Thank you.
Yeah, and maybe I'll see you in the office.
Yes, I would love that. And if you ever want to come by just to wave or say hello to Chelsea or come in and sit for a spell, you're very welcome.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And
Oh,
please, what? Oh, please let me know if the neighbors do anything unsavory.
unsavory, ma'am. What does that include?
I don't trust them. I never see them. So it might be anything from might be like they're rude to you when they open the door. Perhaps there's a there's a tone in their voice when they sign for their packages. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the other day there was this, I was delivering a package from NF Pharmacy.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, he complained it was the wrong package. Oh, there was his name on it, but it was like he didn't want me to know that he ordered that kind of stuff.
I knew it. Stay here. I'm just going to go write this down. I journal about everything I see, the comings and the goings of the neighborhood. Keep Chelsea company. I'll be right back.
Oh, there are a lot of lonely people, and what do you do with your loneliness except, yeah, throwing your interest on neighbors? I'm sure it was just a package from, yeah, pharmacy, sleeping pills or something. But hey, Chelsea, yeah. Oh, good doggy, good doggy, good doggy. Oh, I mean, just wanted to. Maybe I shouldn't tell about the neighbors. I mean, he is a retired lawyer who's been doing jobs suing chemistry companies. And actually, I hope that he's going to go into the stuff about the poisoned lake. But I mean, he deserves his time off. He's been doing quite a job, this neighbor. We'll see.
Okay. I wrote every word you said down in my journal.
Oh,
This is the most exciting day I've had in a long time. Thank you.
I'm happy to. I'm just wondering because you, I'm not allowed to tell you. I mean, there's secrecy. Well, your new neighbor, he's a lawyer, and I think he's been doing jobs to sue chemistry companies. I think he did a big case up in Michigan.
Well, then I've misread him. He's a hero. He's suing the companies?
Yeah, and I hope he's going to file our course.
Oh, I feel silly. I feel very judgmental. I spend so much time alone. I think I sometimes imagine the worst in people. I imagined that he was some evil scientist, perhaps responsible for the possible poisoning of our waters. And
Yeah.
he is.
Well, there's a lot of stuff we don't know because we don't. And actually, I was wondering, there's a big feast in the barn next Saturday, and I'm. It's organized by by Jennifer and Harry.
Oh.
I think they're going to set up posters tomorrow. So maybe if we all get together, we can meet our new neighbors.
Yes. I hope that wasn't too desperate. I'm just very excited. Yes. I'll be there.
So will I.
Excellent.
See you there.
It may or may not be a date. I may or may not be jumping to conclusions, but I'll be there.
That will be nice. I'll polish my shoes. And scene.
I will brush my hair.
And scene. Great stuff. Thanks.
Oh, that was fun, friend.
Yeah, an interesting development in your character to the suspicious.
It's been so long since I've done a solo start like that. So that was really interesting for me as an improviser to do.
Yeah.
And so I thank you for that, you know, that was like, oh, I haven't done that in such a long time. So thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny how the whole thing builds with the you can really imagine you standing with the sink washing the dishes and do
Yeah. Oh, that I really enjoyed that. That was really fun. I loved um, the unveiling that your character did with
yeah.
both opening up to my character. You were so like your character was so patient with this weirdo, you know, and just okay, I'm going to tell her about the guy across the street and invite her to a social gathering. It was just a really nice.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
liked. Yeah.
And in the beginning, I was just thinking about doing small characters coming in to raise your suspicion. But then you
Oh,
invited me in, and then it took another turn. But
oh,
that's
I
just
love
interesting.
that. Oh, Christian, I love that. Just different people coming to the door. I could play that all day. Oh, that would have been great too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, great stuff. Actually, in the beginning, I thought a bit about the Hitchcock movie,
Oh, yeah.
where
Oh, I
the
can't think
guy
of
he's watching a neighbor that the wife has gone or disappeared, and he
Rear Window. Is that the name of it? Rear Window?
no, the Rear Window is something about nurses
You're
and
right.
a
You're right.
patient. I
I
don't
can't think
remember
of it.
what this is, but it's yeah, the whole thing. He's watching stuff and making assumptions and stuff like that.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I didn't even think of that. Yes. Little homage to Mr. Hitchcock, if you will.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, no, great stuff, great playing. So, what do you like about improv?
Oh,
Oh,
everything. I'm such a I'm such a nerd with this kind of stuff.
mm,
I'm an actor. I got my degree in theater years ago and came into improv kind of at the same time, but really studied it seriously about 10 years after I graduated. And I love how we can be affected by improv. Like, I don't know, it sounds cheesy, but it's not just comedy improv. I love improv that moves us and
mm,
makes us think and makes us feel. We can speak truth to power. In improv, it's a powerful art form.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I love the collaboration. When we walk the walk with what
yeah.
improv is supposed to be, ensemble, making our partner look like a rock star, yes, anding and just acceptance. Improv is amazing. You know,
Mm.
it's about the process and not the product. And when we
Oh
embrace
yeah,
that,
and the small steps, like each small piece. That's the whole thing.
I
Uh,
love it. Yeah,
mm.
we don't have to do it on our own. I love that. I love the collaborative spirit of
Yeah,
improv.
yeah. And actually, now you said that your heavy reaction to with the barn dance wasn't amazing, and then you pulled it a bit back. That was great.
Oh, thank you. My character was very excited.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't thank you enough for asking me. What is your experience? Like, what is it that you do? Do you teach? Do you play? Do you like?
I put up some few classes. I like to explore.
Yeah.
So the classes is more exploration than actual teaching.
Oh,
And then I do these two-person scenes and some jams. And yeah, and the duo scenes with different people, you get to, because people have different styles and different go-tos.
yeah. Yeah.
So it's an exploration. And then some people I do a few scenes, more than one scenes, but yeah, I've done 70, 80 scenes.
Oh, that's cool.
And there we develop maybe, oh, we can try to do this and we can do that and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it always changes. I mean, if people go out in and out of scene, or if no, this leads up to just having a two-person, one long mono scene.
Hmm.
So it's a different, yeah, and being in the moment. It's all about the process. I mean, the video recorded is a good memory, and sometimes when you do some stuff, then someone mentioned that, oh, he laughed the whole way, and I thought, no, this is not funny. But then he said, well, it's an improv thing, because he was, oh, you can do this, you can do this, you can.
Right. Yeah.
But it's, yeah, it's just playing around. I'm working as an engineer, so that's a different, yeah. So
Nice. It's funny, a fair amount of improv fellow players and friends who are engineers. I don't know why that is, but they're also very talented at improv. I think there's something. I'm not saying all engineers are good at improv or that sort of thing, but there's some of my most talented friends who are improvisers are engineers, and I'm wondering if there's something about using that side of your brain and applying it to improv. Does that make sense? Does that sound
oh
ridiculous?
yeah, no, it's I used to joke about the actors or the technicians.
Yeah.
Very few people from the humaniora sciences, but it's well, in techniques you have, oh, this is the situation, what can we do? No, this didn't work, then what do we do? So it's a whole adjusting to the situation.
Yeah.
But I also talked with a few engineers. It's a problem, we want to solve problems. That
That's
was
right.
a hurdle I needed to get over.
That makes sense, right? Absolutely. Because in improv, sometimes you don't want to solve the problem or the scene is over or the
Yeah.
game is over or what have you. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
But it's, I mean, a lot of technical stuff is quite, yeah, intuitive, but also, oh, what's it called? What's the Danish word actually? Creative. It's a creative discipline, like improv is.
Yeah.
And it's because also if you need to figure out a technical issue, you will have suggestions from different side, and you will, oh, if we can do that, then maybe we can do this. And it's kind of the same you do in improv.
Yeah, I can see that. That's cool. Yeah.
It is.
That's interesting.
Anyway, let's say goodbye to the recording and stop that one.
Goodbye, recording.
Goodbye.